Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelsey. Today I wanted to share a long-awaited video, my video about my experience with CoolSculpting. So it's been a little while since I've actually finished my CoolSculpting and had my final results shown, but I have all the photos and everything, so I am here to share that with you. I'm going to take you along on the process of the CoolSculpting, and then also at the end I'm going to do a Q&A. Down in the description bar I'm going to put little timestamps so that you can kind of jump around. If you don't want to watch the process of me getting the CoolSculpting done and you want to jump to the Q&A or jump back, however you want to do it, it's all going to be down in that description bar. So let's jump right into it. If you want to hear more about my CoolSculpting journey and my experience with getting CoolSculpting, then please keep watching. So first we're going to talk about what CoolSculpting actually is. CoolSculpting is where they're actually freezing the fat cells and they are completely disappearing. So they use this little device, it's a suction device. I actually got CoolSculpting on my chin or my under chin area, and it was all right here. Everyone's treatment is going to be different, but I went in for a consultation. I actually went to Robertson Cosmetic Center in Middleton, Wisconsin, and they did a consultation to make sure I was a good candidate, and they checked out where they could actually put the suction cup to make sure it fits and all of that, which you'll see when I show the process. But once they confirm you're a good candidate, then you're good to go to set up your appointment. Typically it's 2 treatments is what you need, so I actually did get 2 treatments, so I'm going to take you along on that process right now, and then after that we'll go into the Q&A. So let's jump right into it. And also stay tuned towards the end because I have my before and after pictures and you will not want to miss out on those. They're so good. Okay, I'm at Robertson Cosmetic Center in Middleton, Wisconsin right now, and we're gonna go in and get CoolSculpting on this chin. So we're gonna get rid of this double chin, and I'm gonna take you guys along with. So let's head in now. Here are the before photos that we took before the first treatment. Here she's just measuring out and figuring out where that suction's gonna go, and then she's applying the gel, getting me all adjusted, and then we're about to start the treatment. So we're starting on side 1 here. It's like having a ice pack on your chin.
Are you doing okay with the cooling so far?
Yeah, good so far. It's been about 10 minutes. It's just like a suction kind of feeling, a little cooling, and I'm not supposed to be talking very much, but it's a little uncomfortable, but nothing crazy. So we are at the 20-minute mark, and so far I'm just like not, I think it's all numb now, and I can't really feel anything. So other than this thing attached to my chin, but there's no like pain or anything. So, doing good so far? So this is, I think, the part that people said is uncomfortable. How you doing? Not bad so far. Good. I'll do this for about 2 minutes. Okay. So it's been about 5 or 10 minutes since we took that off. Minimal redness. I mean, there's a lot of red actually, but it's not uncomfortable. The only uncomfortable part was the massaging. So this side's done. We're gonna move on to the next side. So we're on the second side. For the first like 5-10 minutes, it's more painful than the rest of the time because your skin is cooling, and then the rest of the time it's more like numb from the cooling. So you just have to make it through that time. And they recommend you take Tylenol, and I totally forgot. So I did not take any. And pain tolerance is like just in the middle, but everyone is different when it comes to pain, and so everyone's going to react a little differently. This is just me. So I think we're like halfway. I'm not really sure, but it's super mild. Like not a whole lot of pain or anything. There's been like no pain, just been discomfort. The thing about it is I came in to this thinking it was going to be super painful, so that actually probably helped me get in the right mindset that it's going to be painful and be prepared for it. And then when it wasn't as painful, that was a good thing. It's not that uncomfortable. Good. This one actually isn't as bad as it was. Oh, good. I'm more prepared though.
Yeah, I kind of have a feel for what it is, yeah.
Okay, all done. There's side 2. It's not been bad. I mean, that was not bad at all. I'm gonna film this entire process, and this video that you're seeing will have everything on it. But I just wanted to show you an update. I just left. It was 2 sessions of 45 minutes. Honestly, it went by super quick. Only took a couple hours. So yeah, it was great. So we'll be back in 4 weeks. She's gonna check on me tomorrow, but I'll be back in 4 weeks and we'll do our second treatment. And then you won't see final results though until 12 weeks after your final appointment. So it'll be a little while, but when you're seeing this, it'll be all in one video. And I realize my lash is now popping off. What's happening? Don't mind the messy room in the back, but here is day 1. It's a little swollen. And don't mind, I have like self-tanner on my face that looks a little dark compared to my neck. But here's the side. It's swollen and tender. But other than that, like, it doesn't hurt unless I actually touch it. Here is day 2. The swelling is completely gone. So we're gonna jump to the next appointment.
Have you kind of look down or just kind of relax? Yep. You definitely have reduction.
Yeah.
So you can see still just a little bit of packeting here. Nothing, if you took down, last time I feel like I could grab just a little bit more. So I definitely feel like you have some nice reduction already for it only being 4 weeks, which is exciting.
Yay. I'll take it. Here are the before and after photos from my first appointment to my 4-week appointment. Look at those results. Jumping ahead to the final results 12 weeks later, here they are. How amazing do these results look? From the left to the right is going to be the before and after. I am shocked. Okay, now we'll start on the Q&A portion. So I asked my Instagram followers what questions they had, and I went through all of them, and these were the most asked questions. So obviously number 1 is why I got this area. Like, what was my decision in getting this area done? Because you can also get your arms, your belly, everywhere. I actually looked into getting a lot of different places, but I think the number 1 place where I'm most self-conscious and that's mostly seen every single day is my chin, and I've always kind of been a little self-conscious of it. If you've been following me for a while, I've been kind of on my keto journey too, so I have lost quite a bit of weight on that, but you can see the difference in my videos from back in the day that I definitely had a little bit more of a chin here and jowls and everything. As you saw in the before and after pictures, it made a huge difference. So what happened was my chin would go down and then right here, which I'll include a picture right here so you know what I'm talking about, even though you already saw that. But I basically just wanted to try to get a slimmer chin, and that was the best way to do it. I looked into Kybella too. This seemed to be the most effective way, and my chin, no matter all the weight I lost, I still had this little bubble, and I feel like it's hereditary in my family. I feel like a lot of my family members have it as well, and I've looked into it, and it is something that's hereditary too. So this is going to permanently remove that fat right there, which brings me to the next most popular question: is it permanent? So yes, 100% it is permanent. However, just like with any liposuction or like any treatments like that, there still can be fat that comes back in that area, but the fat that they are melting away or freezing away is 100% gone. So that is going to be gone. But again, more fat cells can build, so you want to make sure you're maintaining your diet after the fact. So yes, 100% permanent. Another question I had was, why did you choose CoolSculpting over Kybella? And I actually looked into Kybella, and Kybella seems to be so painful from what I've looked at it, and you're supposed to swell up like a bullfrog, and I just wasn't here for that. The downtime was way longer for Kybella, and they shoot you with these shots all over, and I was just like, nope, I think I'm okay on that. They did check me though. They checked if I was a candidate for Kybella and CoolSculpting, and they did say I was a candidate for Kybella, but some people that are not a candidate for CoolSculpting can still be a candidate for Kybella. So if you end up not being able to do CoolSculpting, definitely keep Kybella in mind. Along with Kybella, they did say, since I didn't quite remove all of the fat from down here, they did say I could do another treatment of Kybella to kind of just get that last little bit. But I was just like, you know what, I'm very happy with the results I have, because it's night and day difference for me. And I can tell looking in the mirror that it's just slimmer, and I don't see this like double chin right here when I'm looking down as much. So I loved the results. Another question was, is it painful? So as you probably saw as you watched the process, it was not painful, just more uncomfortable. So think of like when you put an ice pack on something and it's really, really cold and you kind of like can't stand it for a little bit, but after a couple minutes, I want to say like it was like 5 minutes of having that on there, then it goes numb and you don't feel it, and then it's just like this suction feeling. It's really weird, but everyone's pain tolerance is different, so for someone else it could be totally different. The tech did say that some people with the suction, so they put the suction on, they don't start the cooling right away, and she said that some people with the suction already feel pain. I felt nothing with the suction. I only started to feel discomfort once the cooling process started. But again, everyone is different, so it depends on your pain tolerance. I think they might be able to do a little like tester spot on you, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Another question is, how much did it cost? So this is kind of where it varies. So it varies person to person. It varies depending on how many treatments you need, how many little suction cups. If you saw, I did 2 suctions right here. Some people can only fit 1 suction right there. So that's gonna depend, because I had 2 treatments for each session, and I did 2 sessions. Some people need 3 sessions. Some people get enough results in 1 session. They're gonna quote you based on what they think, and then your final payment is gonna be depending on how many treatments you actually have. So I don't know about most places, but I know Robertson Cosmetic Center, you can go get a consultation and they'll give you the price up front. And if you do go to the Middleton, I think, and the Sun Prairie locations in Madison, and you tell them I referred you, tell her I sent you, MAC, M-A-C, I'll put it right here, and then it'll be down in the description bar as well. But tell her I sent you to get a major deal on it, and that's gonna be on any area too. I also put together an entire blog post with more before and after pictures, so I will leave that link down in the description bar. That's gonna go into detail everything that I talked about here. So if you want to click on that for more information, reading versus watching the video, then go ahead and do that. So as far as results, if you watched the process of me getting it done, you know that you get 1 treatment and then you go back within 4 weeks and get your 2nd treatment, and then the final results do not show up until 12 weeks after your last appointment. So it could be right away, but I waited the full 12 weeks, then we went back and did those photos. So those photos that you're seeing at the very end are the 12-week photos. Now, since the holidays came around and all of that, it's been quite a few weeks since my 12-week final follow-up. I don't even remember when I had my appointment, but it's been several weeks after that, and I can still tell you I still love, love, love the results, and they've lasted for me even with my crappy diet as of lately, especially around the holidays. I felt a little bit more bloated and things like that. I've noticed a little change, but nothing major, so I definitely highly recommend trying it or getting it done. So those were the major questions. Again, I will have a blog post put together with all the questions on there and a little bit more in depth on everything, as well as my before and after photos. But I hope you found this helpful, and hopefully this helps you decide if you want to do CoolSculpting for yourself. Again, if you are local, make sure to hit up MAC at the Greenway Station, Robertson Cosmetic Center, and let her know I sent you for a major discount. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified each time a new video goes live. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.